channel. It's the beautiful one. Yes, the Grabowski. It's the beautiful one. You guys go ahead and put me on your big television. Just go right ahead. Don't even watch me on the phone. Make sure you're going to watch me on the TV, okay? Because this beautiful face and this beautiful voice and this beautiful mind and this beautiful spirit deserves a big television. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. As you guys can see, that wonderful candle is burning right there. And that's what beautiful people do. They burn beautiful candles. And also, hey Monique, hey girl. Beautiful people sit in their own energy in a very quiet environment and they reflect. They don't, listen, they don't write emails and send them to people's phone. They don't do that. I would never be caught dead doing anything like that. But I tell you what though, I got a little piece of commentary today about the number one hater. I do. Okay, lips, come through. And they be so mad, Monique. Whoever wrote that email is pissed off because don't nobody want them. They don't have enough confidence to have a channel. And they certainly wouldn't have a channel without being behind a banner. That email reeked of banner juice or chat juice. Somebody who's always in a chat, even on their job. You know what I'm saying? That's what it reeks of. I smell it through the phone. I smell it as a content creator. Well, I can't call it content creating because that's not what it is. It's one of them folks that the people on my channel don't like. Because I have the world on my channel. This is a global experience where we talk to people all over the globe. You know what I mean? Not mammies. We don't do that. We're not talking to, I was listening to a TikTok today and it was very, very interesting. We're going to go over this email that this person sent me. And I guess all the 9 people in here are bald head scallywags. It's giving scallywags with punk juice. That's what it's giving. I understand. Because everybody knows Cheryl Grabowski is not a punk. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not leaking or missing or without courage. Everybody knows that. Nobody wouldn't dare accuse me of being pussy. Oh, no. They know that I have one, but they would never accuse me of that. Not the Grabowski. No, she got big energy, big dog. And it's not even ego, because it could be, because the ego is the first line of defense. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that. It's just big dog energy. It's big dog at the bank. It's big dog in my house. It's big dog wherever I go and whatever I do. It's when I walk into the room, people pay attention. I can't with the banner people and the chat nigga men. They be so mad. What's up, Mars and John? How you doing? My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and this is a wonderful place to be. And that's on everything. And that's on everything. And on Mary had a little lamb. But we're going to go through this because this is the niggas for me. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. It is what it is because it reeks of nigger mint. It does. Oh, all right. So this person wanted me to know so very badly, Cheryl Grabowski, at the end of the day, I just want your attention, okay? I'm so tired of you and those people on your channel. Really, y'all don't have to pick on folks. like we do. How we sit around every day and talk about Adrian or just talk about shittiness. You know what I mean? Just sit around every day and focus on everybody else unevolved stuff. What? And never focus on their shit. Sure, I'm tired of you. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of you and your fucking big ass, gigantic ass energy. I am done with you, Cheryl. I really wish that I could take your light and put it out. I really wish that you wouldn't exist anymore, Cheryl, because I just don't know what to do. We've done everything we know how to do, but we can't fucketh with you because you're unfuckethable. Well, you done showed us that, but I despise you because I'm unevolved and I got a bumpy ass nose and nobody would ever come and listen to me, Cheryl. So I'm sick of you, and I just want you to know that I'm calling you today Miss Piggy. Sounds like somebody in the 6th grade. So, Cheryl, I want you to know, you guys, listen, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because this is going to be a riot. It's an absolute riot. Okay? I want you to know, Miss Cheryl, that you're Miss Piggy. And the person also said Miss Potato Head. They said, you are Miss Piggy and Miss Potato Head. I said, well, damn. How old is the person that sent the damn email? 12 years old. But you know what? Y'all already know. These people got inner child issues. You know what I'm saying? But they thought, see, no, they didn't know. Because, see, Psychology Eats, she's been on YouTube, but she don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of psychology she been doing. She's not been, she not been doing the psychology. She do just like the panel people. That's what she been doing. But okay, so anyway, these people didn't know that they had childhood, unevolvedness. What's up, garbage? Good morning, Jimmy. They didn't know that, but Cheryl Grabowski told your fucking asses that you got inner child problems, and your ass is 40 and 50 and 60, but you 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. All right. So they call me Miss Piggy, Miss Potato Head, and damn no neck. They call me no neck too. I said, Lord, we are not in middle school. Cheryl. Now, if I was in the 6th or the 7th grade, that shit would have made me mad. But honey, we are going to go through this email because y'all got to know what it looks like when you're uninvolved. Thank you, douche. What? Thank you. This is my favorite color, by the way. And I love this color. This was my wedding color. This blue and orange. And it was gorgeous. You know, I love orange is my ex-husband's favorite color because you got to realize people that love orange, they are some really, really strong people. I mean, if you know somebody, they say their favorite color is orange, they are motherfucker. They here for all the shits. They got big dog energy. Okay? People that love orange. All right, excuse me. I almost dropped damn phone. All right, and so I'm the blue girl. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm the blue girl. And I got my blue bank card right there from the breakfast we did this morning. Y'all see it right there? It's still right there. I got to take it out my bosom. Gotta take it out my bosom. All right, so she said no neck. Then she said I'm bad built. I said, Lord Jesus, that sounds like the banner people right now. It is terrible. But this is what they've been doing. The banner people been doing this for 11 years on YouTube. They don't know no better. But they do now, not because of Psychology Eats, but because of Cheryl Grabowski. Okay? They don't know. She did not teach them that. I did. I did this. It's me. All right. So then she said bad built. Then she said, your son don't love you. Lies. That's my baby. Where your baby at? Whoever wrote this email. Obviously, your parent don't love you. Why would you say that to a mother about their child? Now, out of all the people that I know in my lifetime, and I know a lot, there is no person that I would say I say to a mother, your child don't love you. Now that is low vibration. Oh my God. It's the vibration for me. All right. Then she say, and you a thief for not paying that woman her money. I'm a thief. Lies. Lies. What's up, Chin? What's up? Y'all, good morning. Don't forget to like the video. Lies. Let's see. I'm a thief for not paying that money. I did pay that woman her money. Now, I'm sorry that a lot of people on this, in the banner people are not intelligent. That is not my fault. It is not for me to come give you brain power. That's your issue. You understand? Because I sent that money when I said I was going to send it. However, for a teachable moment, the way that Cash App works, you've got to confirm it and receive the money. And she didn't do that yet. And I didn't know that it wasn't done. How did I supposed to know? And so anyway, she didn't get her money. She decided to come to YouTube and show her ever-loving ass. And so because of that, I'm doing great. Christian guy, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Because of that, she doesn't have her money, and that's on her. But I did go a little bit further. Yes, I did. And say, listen, it's obvious you don't know how to receive money. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. You can send a request to my Cash App because I know how to receive money. I know how to send it, and I know how to receive it. And so what I can do to make sure that you get your money, you send the request and I will confirm it. What you were not able to do, I promise you I can do that. And so she did it. Now, it's not my fault that the banner people on YouTube they don't have much brain power. It's not at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not on me. Not my issue. It's their issue. Okay. So, and you might not be able to understand this video. And I'm pretty sure that you might not. Okay. But I'm so committed to being a good person and so committed to being a teacher. And I'm just, I'm just resilient like that. You know what I mean? So Shirley's giving you another chance, okay, to grow. What's up, Walston? There go Walston. LaShawn said, hello, pretty lady. Oh, y'all blacks. You black women with the rusty foots. You so fucking mad at the beautiful one. Oh, you're so mad. You're so mad. Oh, my God. This is awful. Anyway. So, you a thief. What's up, Oli? How you doing? You a thief for not paying the woman her money. Sugar Mouse ain't never been no thief. I would have stole something by now. Oh, that's you. Because your email told me. The email that I sent, when I used that email to try to send the Cash App, it said that email was associated with fraud, scam. That's what it said. Out of all the Cash Apps that I've sent and received, I never seen that before. Thank you, Bobby. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a Cash App put up their warning that, ma'am, before you actually send this thief or this scammer your money, just know that this email is associated with scamming. Go figure, right? The YouTube people, my God. All right. And then she went on and said, Cheryl Grabowski, even though you think you sexy, even though you think you cool, even though you think you beautiful, even though your body is still firm, even though your boobs are still perky, they still not flat, even though you still got most of your teeth, and even though you're still cutesy and you damn near 60, Both your husbands left you. Okay, well, I can get 2 or 3 more husbands if that's what I want, but you can't. Ain't nobody proposed to you. Or y'all got boyfriends that y'all been laying up with, and ain't nobody said they want to come over there and put no ring on it. Cheryl Grabowski can get 2 or 3 more rings if she wanted. But that's what pretty ladies can do if they want. Oh, it's the black bitches for me. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Now, I'm tired of coming here to this YouTube telling you about your fucking ugly ass faces. Yeah, you deserve that because you sent me this email. You did. You old ugly one. Oh, you're looking at the beautiful one. Yeah, hey, Sonya Boo. There's another beautiful one. And Monique is beautiful too. Girl, there's somebody that sent me an email, girl. I'll send you a copy of it, Sonya. I'll send you a copy of it, girl. They done sent me an email, girl. They thought they was reading me for filth, girl. But they just let me know that their funky asses are still jealous. Okay? And they can't do no better. So she say, both of your husbands have left you. I'm not together. Randy, we just had a big breakfast. But we can fix a sandwich if you like. Yeah, I ain't worried about that. The first husband is deceased, and me and the second husband are very cordial. Yeah, don't worry about that. Do you even have a husband? No, you don't. Most of y'all banner people don't. And the ones that do, y'all be saying y'all got a good relationship. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't. Y'all got too much hell in y'all. I don't believe that. There's nothing that makes me think that any of these banner people that I've heard have healthy relationships. I don't believe that. Not one bit do I believe it. Not even that much like that. No. Don't believe that. But if you've been listening to Cheryl Grabowski, you might have a chance at having a better relationship. Oh, and just because you've been married, some of y'all, you know how some of y'all be talking, you've been married 15, 20, 23 years, we don't care about that. We don't care about that because people coexist all the time in dysfunction. And you can very much be under the roof with your man. He don't want you. You know he don't. He do all kind of things to keep from going to bed at bedtime. He avoiding you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying keep it real. Don't play in my face. Don't play with me. Just keep it real. You see what I'm saying? Because I know y'all now. I know y'all are unevolved, number one. You're not progressive, number two. All of y'all are trauma bonded, and you know y'all do that with each other on the banners. That was number three. And number four, you don't even know what a good relationship is. You don't. So, you know, it is what it is. So, look, you better watch yourself when you come for the Grabowski, because I will read you terrible. You know what I'm saying? Because Cheryl going for the shadow. I don't do Miss Piggy. I'm going to show you the difference about the Grabowski. Let me show you, because I know, you know, intellectually you can't go here. I'm saying pick and choose your battles. Because you done chose this one, so you going to get your whooping. For example, you say Miss Piggy, Miss Potato Head, no neck. Now, I call you unevolved, non-progressive, and childhood trauma. You see the difference? Do you see the difference in that? So, technically, you have no business engaging with me because you're not on my level. which I told y'all that a long time ago. I did tell you. You thought I was kidding, didn't you? No, I'm serious. You know what I mean? All right. And so then you went on and said, both of your husbands left you, and you said, there's no honor in a thief. Well, I tell you what, you know what y'all doing? Y'all are thieving, the banner people. And you know what? How you're thieving? You're robbing people out of decent content. You're robbing people out of purpose, energy, and time that they could be using to better their lives instead of sitting around listening to the fucking trash can. That's how you a thief. Now, what I want you to do is govern yourself accordingly, okay? All right. And find something else to do other than sending stuff into my email, okay? All right? Because we're not having it. I said, look at the banners. Why are the banners still talking about me? Why are y'all listening? Y'all just can't help it. You just can't help it. And I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on with the banners because I ain't paying no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, let me speak on this because let's go on and do this here. Let's speak on this. Everything about y'all is different. Energetically. You know why? Because y'all been dancing with the Grabowski. You don't get out of an engagement with me unscathed. Okay? That's just my life history. That's part of my life contract. Proceed with caution when it comes to me. You know what I mean? Because I can see you even through the phone. And not just see you, I can feel you. You know what I mean? When you come up on my radar. So everything about the banners have changed. The chats and the ones that is doing the commentary. And every now and again, I'll peep in now and see what's going on, especially the people in the chat, especially them, the uninvolved ones. So some people, some people think that, oh, Cheryl Grabowski is judgmental. This is my observation, and there is a difference. Because, see, I told y'all, because, see, I know about my... Thank you, big guy Dante. He said, sure, you got some pretty eyes, girl. Thank you. LaShawn said, don't let the haters dim your light, queen. Girl, you know I won't. You know I won't. There is no way. Listen, I grew up. Thank you, Dante. I grew up being gaslit all the time. Do you see what I'm saying? And being insulted a lot. So this YouTube banner stuff, I was ready for that. They had no idea. Just looking at me and listening to me talk, they may have thought, oh, well, she had a light experience. No, my experience wasn't light, but all the hell that I went through in my younger days was not able to dim my light. Nothing has been able to. No person, no entity, no theory, no theology, no literature, no preachers, no bitches, no niggas. Nothing. Nothing. As you can see. Now, on another note, I had a conversation, brief conversation with a gentleman today, this morning. And he has a troubled child. And he spoke to me and he said, I have 9 children. And I looked at him and I said, 9 children? He said, yes. He said their mother got up one day and she said she's done. And he said when she said that she was done, he thought, because, you know, she be going through mentally sometimes, that she would just, you know, maybe go for the weekend and come back. And he said, it's been 6 months and he has 9 children. She is the queen of YouTube, so when you come, make sure you hit the like button. What's up, Eric? And I had already taken notice to his son. And it's something about his older son that I think it's his appearance that reminds me of my son. But before I had the conversation with the man, and when I say before, this is really spiritual, y'all. It's very spiritual. Before that, I'll say 7 minutes before that, I was thinking about some of my past. And I was thinking about a couple of my children. And a couple of tears ran down my eyes while I'm thinking. So now, 7 minutes later, I have this conversation with this man, 9 children. And he looked like he was struggling. And he says that she's not coming back. When he realized that she wasn't coming back, and he said the children are helping him get through it. He said, this is tough. And I said, oh my God. That's what I said. Because I'm thinking about some people that I've been around, some people's lives that I've seen, including my own. This is what the banner people can't do, by the way. Because they say that they've had therapy, but they've not had therapy. Going and sitting and talking to a person is not therapy. Like, there's work that you have to do with you. And you got to learn all the different parts. You know what I mean? What's up, Scotland? How you doing? XOXO. So him having 9 children, his woman leaving. And so I asked him, oh, how are the children doing? Because imagine everybody on the live, imagine. You wake up one day, it is therapy in a way, isn't it? XOXO. Thank you for noticing that. And you got people on here that say they got psychology degrees and they don't know how to do therapy. But you got to be born with the right type of spirit and energy. You can't go to school and do it for work. It's got to be a calling. You know what I mean? But anyway, and some people have both. But that person on YouTube don't have it. But anyway, just think about if you were that, his son is about 6. So just think about being 6 years old and mama is gone. And every day, yeah, you can't learn intimate emotional intelligence. You're right. Thank you for that, XOXO. The banner people don't know the difference. So think about that. Every day, mama gone. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear mama's voice. You don't, even if mama bad mama, it don't matter. Even if mama is a little mentally ill and she said, y'all children get on my nerves. But there's something about mama that keeps you balanced. You know, your mama's gone. And when I left the man's presence, more tears came. And I'm crying through my glasses and my makeup, tears just running down my face. And I realized, and I'm scared. I want y'all to stay with me on the live because really I'm scared. And you say, Sugar Bowser, what are you scared of? I'm scared of being born again into the world again with a parent like that. I'm scared. I don't want that. I mean, literally, like, I could cry right now. I'm scared of that. I'm scared. So, I asked him how old was the oldest child. He said 15. He got 9 kids. He's not well kept. The little boy is not well kept. I just want to love him, the little boy. He kind of reminds me of my son. I got 3 sons. I'm not going to say which one. But he reminds me of one of my sons. And I just want to love him. I'm actually going to talk to my son about him. I'm talking to y'all about him now. That one son. I don't know the other children. But I just want to love on him. So I was able to take his hand, the little boy, I mean, not the dad, and hold his hand. And so when I touched him, I don't know, he just got so calm. And then it's almost like I gave him calmness and he gave me tears. It's almost like he felt me, but then I felt him. And then when I walked away some more tears came. And I was like, I don't want to be born to a parent like that. I just don't want it. I'm so scared, because I believe that we live more than one life term. That's what I believe. I believe we live innumerable lives. That's what I believe. And, yeah. His story kind of reminds me of my first husband's story. And I told the man, I said, well, I don't know if I say woman or wife, I don't know. But she left with you with 9 kids. And my first husband's mother walked out on 21 children. One day. Because he told me, he said, just one day, Miss Cheryl, she just left. Basically, y'all transferred energy. He grabbed your calmness and you grabbed his hurt. And I literally cried for him. But my first husband's mom, just like him, that man today, his woman left one day. And I told him one day, my first husband's mom left. Just one day. Because this is how he explains it. He's 5, 6 years old. She packs one suitcase. And they lived in the country. And they were sharecroppers, farmers, whatever you call it. And the house, 2-story house, was close to a railroad track. And he see her out of one of the windows of the house while snow is on the ground. And she, thank you, Myra, she walks away over the railroad tracks with that one bag, with that one briefcase. Not briefcase, what do you call it? Luggage. And yeah, it would be a long time before he saw her again. So, and I knew that just like this man, because it's the story of this little boy that I felt, the other children in the house, the man without the woman, the mental illness of that woman, which my first husband's mother had issues too. It was just like reliving it in a way all over again. And it was just a lot. Emotionally for me, it was a lot. I saw me in it too because I've raised 4 children. I come from childhood trauma. I had my own traumas. I gave some of them to my children, just like my first husband's mom did to her children. And just like this woman is doing to her kids right now. And since this little boy is experiencing it right now, I just want to love on him. So I'm already thinking about maybe possibly what we could do for him or maybe them as it grows closer to autumn and Christmas. So I asked him, I had a little chance to talk to the little boy, and I said, well, how do you feel today? I said, are you sad today like you were yesterday? And he just looked at me, and I tell you, he hates school. He hates school. And there are lots of kids in his school that are very happy, you know. They have their mothers or grandmothers, hey Ace, people that love them. They had a good hot bath last night and got to sleep in a really nice bed, and it's just hard. This situation this morning it just had me feeling all kind of ways. Feeling for me, feeling for my son, feeling for that little boy, feeling for my ex-husband who's passed away, his mom, feeling for that woman and that man. It was a lot. And that's what I call life. You don't have to tear people down. Thank you, Shred. You don't have to tear people down in order to be popular, or you don't, or whatever. It's just a lot of life going on in all of that this morning. This is what I went through after I saw y'all this morning at the Bojangles. The little boy doesn't know, but he has a friend in me. I'm invested just from touching his hand and knowing part of his story. So anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a wonderful day. And oh, I won't. I won't. You can't take my energy. I have a unlimited supply of life and beautiful energy. I've gone through so much, Ace. You don't know. I don't look like what I've gone through. I don't sound like what I've gone through. I don't live life like what I've gone through. That's one thing my mama used to say. Sure, everybody can't be happy like you. And it's not that I don't hurt the way that other people do. It's just that in spite of the pain, I see beauty. I see beauty in life, and I see beauty in you. And I see beauty in that child. I don't think it was by happen chance that this man spoke those words to me. He don't know me. I don't know, but I sure can see a very strong, independent woman that pushes us to become better too. You got that right. And that's all I want. That's it. Because I've met people in my life that have pushed me. And by the way, that candle smells so good. Who have gently, not hard pushes, gently push. Gently push. One thing I don't want to do, I don't want to come to YouTube to project my negativity and insecurities onto you guys. Because people don't realize that we do that. You know? We do that to each other. I see it a lot on YouTube. Projection. You know, we got to realize that your stuff is your stuff and don't put it on other people, you know? And then there's another thing, like with my daughter, she and I talk about, healing, of course. What's up, Mama? Too good. Hey, good morning. Thank you, boo. We talking about because my daughter too is gifted and spiritual and talented and visionary. She's a seer and positive and good energy and like that too. You know what I'm saying? So she always wanna, but she is different than me in this way. She always wants to help, and she always trying to find a solution. So I told her, sometimes, Monet, with certain people, nobody asked you for the solution. Sometimes. Because the reason why I say that is because everybody is on their journey, and you get stuff, you get it, whatever it is, at a certain time in your life or not, you know? So she's learning how to do that because I'm learning too. Because as a Scorpio energy, I can see your shadow. Like I can see people around me, like people around me in real life, or I gaze at you at social media. I can see your secret. I can see maybe probably more than likely what you're not even conscious of yourself. You see what I'm saying? And so over the years, I can hurt people. I've hurt people that way. I've put voice to what they were trying to conceal. And so nowadays, I'm learning how to not do that. Because just because you see it, don't mean you're supposed to speak it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when people come for me, then depends. It depends. Sometimes I might not react. Sometimes I might show you mercy. Sometimes I might say it's not worth it. Sometimes I've said this to y'all here on the channel. They're not even worthy to tangle with me. Like I don't see them as somebody that, you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes I feel compelled to do it, you know? What do you think about black people in the US? What do you mean? What kind of people do you think I am? I'm just curious. Am I a black person? Hmm? Should we be here or not? What you think? Okay, okay, so the sound was out. So listen, I agree with everything that you're saying, Aldi guy, but I want to add to it. There were indigenous blacks. You can hear me now? There were indigenous blacks and, of course, Indians here before the white people got here. Did you hear? Okay, so there were indigenous blacks, blacks that were here, and Indians before white people got here. So all black people, there were lots of them, not a few, lots. So all black people didn't come, they were not brought here. They were already here, already living here, already settled here, already here. Indigenous should be in the American continent, whites in Europe, and blacks in Africa. Indeed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when we know the story of them unaliving all of those Indians, it wasn't just unaliving all of those Indians. It was unaliving blacks, lots of blacks and lots, millions of Indians. Yeah. So when I think about it, is that I think it's wrong. That's what I think. I think it's disgusting. I think that, hey Nikki, hey girl, I think that I just think it's shameful. It's terrible. That's not how life goes, thought Aldi guy. You shouldn't say Asia is only for the Asians, Europe only for the whites, and Africa for the blacks. I mean, all people come from black people. So we're indigenous to the whole world. That's science. That is a true fact. Period. I don't understand how black people are so looked down upon when obviously, all people come from black people. All people do. All people do. Can y'all still hear me? God has created us to mix on God's green earth, not for us to cause segregation. Tell me how you were kings and queens. How come? Yes, Nikki said yes. All people come from black people. All people. You know, it's just I don't know, y'all. I've been listening to Billy Carson some. I don't know if any of y'all know Billy Carson. I've been reaching outside. Who says that? Just go do your research. Um, and that's the thing. That's the thing, right? I'm still learning. I hope you guys are learning. But I just feel like the same way that black and Asian and Chinese people were fed misinformation, white people were fed misinformation. And the ideas or the knowledge that they were taught, it is not true. It's most of it is lies. Even Australia went back and took their they went back and they took their books out of schools, their history books, rewrote it, put them back in school, apologized to the black people, gave those people reparations, and made the crooked path straight. Australia did that. America needs to do that. Sorry, that's just not true. Has no foundation. It is true. What's up, Keisha's comedy set? Good morning. It is true. White supremacy is a bunch of lies. That's what's not true. It's false. To be a white supremacist or to be a white nationalist and say that you are a Christian is insanity. Thank you. No, Australia is an example. Please do your research. Just Google Australian white politics. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just people are evolved now. I'm telling you, it is not that internet, that our internet world, um, these computers and everything. Like, life is different now. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do that again. They're trying to keep people from having knowledge here in our country. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to get rid of books and everything. They're moving by the old playbook like they used to a long time ago when they had people believing lies, like Christopher Columbus discovered America. We know that's not true. We know it's not true. That's the biggest, bogus, craziest thing anybody has ever heard. We know that. We know that Obama was a historian. He was a history major. God knows that man can talk history better than anybody I've ever heard. And I mean, the cat's out of the bag. White people have been lied to. You know, most of the stuff that they believe, there was a completely erasing history. It's terrible. But this is what they did before. This is not the first time this has happened. We're dealing with the colonizers. They rewrote history, and King James and his entourage, they edited themselves into power. And getting back, I know what I was going to say. The white supremacists and the Christian nationalists, those people, the Christian nationalists. Listen, any third grader knows that Jesus, this is wild. This is wild. Any third grader knows that Jesus was a person of color. These Caucasian Christians and evangelicals over the last 60 years or more, 70 years, we'll just say for the last century, have gaslit themselves. Now their children, their grandparents, and all of them, they, in their mind, when they hear the word Jesus, they see a Caucasian figure, and they know that that's not true. So how are you going to call yourself a white nationalist and a white nationalist, which is the Christian, white Christian, and Jesus is a person of color? That's gaslighting. And they are gaslighting themselves. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. Like, everybody knows where Jesus was born. And I don't believe that the story is true, but I'm saying, according to the storyline, Jesus cannot be white. King James did that. Oh my God, I hate it. Sorry, it's annoying. King James did that. What part of that y'all people don't? It's annoying. And then for the black Christians, they make y'all look so bad. That man hated women. He was a homosexual, and he wrote the book of demonology. And y'all believe that a person like that, with his character in his mind, that he did right with the writings. I don't understand it. It's brainwashing. Y'all are just like the white Christian nationalists, really. See what I'm saying? Because black people gaslight themselves when it come to King James and the entourage that edited the Bible. They literally gaslight themselves. Every time I tell them what King James and his entourage wrote himself into power. They edited that thing all the way through. They put books and sequences. They flipped and bounced everything. When I say that to a black person, they gaslight themselves and say that everything in the Bible is true. I don't care, Cheryl, that King James wrote the book of demonology. I don't care. I don't care that he had his mother killed and that he was misogynistic and he hated women. And wherever he wrote in there about women, he put women to a disadvantage because he literally hated women and he liked to thrust himself into men's private parts. Don't know what happened to King James when he was a boy. He had, like the Banner people, the childhood trauma. So if he is a childhood trauma person and if he is probably mentally ill and emotionally unstable, educated though, intellectual like Nina, okay, I'm saying, but crazy, see what I'm saying? Then he wrote himself into power, and I cannot get blacks to understand that. And I, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? If you are an indoctrinated Christian, then that's your problem. You got to find out, what does indoctrination mean? Indoctrinated mean that you sat somewhere upon a person who's not qualified to teach, a person who believes that the 66 books that King James and them edited and misedited, wrote themselves in power, is what God is saying to people. And you don't understand that it has messages, is and wonderful things that you can learn from, but it's not what your pastor told you. So it might even sound like I'm confused. And the reason why is you believe what you've been told, and you don't have any critical thinking. That's your issue, not mine. See what I'm saying? You're doing what the people around you have done. You're believing what the people around you have told you to believe. You're moving like the people that you've seen in your life. You're not authentic, original. You don't have any critical thinking, and you're not your own person. That's not my problem. That's yours. See, because you don't understand that you're a part of what we call the herd. You know what I mean? Or it's a better word for that. It's called sheep. You're like a sheep. You do what you're told. Like King James edited. Required obedience. You obey me. No, I'm not going to obey you. No, I pay my own mortgage. I pay my taxes. I take care of myself. I'm not going to obey you. I will follow the rules of the land as much as I can. Right now, in our government right now, it's time to revolt against, look, let's talk about laws. Can we talk about laws? Oh, my stars. My grandma used to say, I don't believe it unless the news say it. You know? I don't believe it, Cheryl. If I don't hear it on the news, it's not true. Oh, my God. Grandma's in the spiritual world now. But if I could have a conversation with her, because, she can see behind the curtain now because she's outside of the body. And if she go right on over there to that news station and go tap the owner on the shoulder and listen to the conversations that the people that own the news, the conversations that they're having with their friends about what they tell the people that work for them at the news station, what they can report and what they can't, and what they can say and what they can't, then grandma would understand that grandma, the whole time it was a forest. It's all organized and it's all biased. And they decide what they're going to let come out and what the people can report. See what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, it's 2025. It is time for you guys to be able to think on your own. Okay? I want y'all to stop watching The Price is Right and all kinds of stuff like that. I want y'all to think. I want y'all to stop being on these banner folks chat. Stay off of YouTube in them Pepsi Cola with peanuts in the Pepsi Cola, flip flop wearing Rusty Hill type stuff. Please leave it alone and grow. Stop going in there giving the church all your time, all your tithe, and all your talent every day of your life. And then you look up and your pussy dry and your face is old and you fat as fuck and you ugly. And you ain't lived now piece of life. Matter of fact, you done had it. So now you just time for you to go to the grave. I'm tired of y'all with that. I'm tired. Can y'all stop doing that, please? Please. It's annoying. Oh, God. Welcome to my Nick, welcome to my channel, okay? It is not for the girls, I swear. It's annoying. We're not doing that. No, 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 no. I guess if some of y'all were more like me, where you don't have to, what's up, David? Where you don't have to, some of y'all y'all like bruh. My brother. My brother been gone now for damn near 2 weeks. My brother been gone now for damn near 2 weeks. He just can't. You know what I'm saying? My brother cannot sit down here, have his own bedroom with his own big ass TV in there, his own stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Have his own beer and just be in his own energy. Cause I'm not gonna sit around brother like that. Cause I'm gonna be in my own space. And I'll just come and fellowship with him a little bit. But he can't do it. He got to be a part of the herd. Brother can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I got something to share with y'all because there's only 6 people here, so I'm going to tell y'all. Honey, somebody came back with a message the other day. Y'all remember I told y'all, girl, he got to move around. Y'all remember when I told y'all that my auntie started that shit with me at my mama's funeral over at my sister's house? Y'all remember I told y'all the auntie, that the day that my mama was upstairs and where she could not breathe anymore and her spirit done left her body, and that for the first time in my life, my mother was dead. Do y'all remember I told y'all about that? Okay. So meanwhile, we still at the hospital. I done come downstairs. I done watched her give up the ghost. I done come down the stairs at the entrance of the hospital where I'm looking outside the double doors, but I'm still inside the foyer. And on coming, I see at the curb, my auntie is coming out of the car, she and her husband, who done passed away now. He went on behind mama. And she comes in the hospital and we standing around. I done already consoled about 3 people, kept them from hitting the floor. I ain't shared. What's up, Jerry Wilson? We not doing dinner right now, child. We just talking, having an intimate conversation. Just come on and take a seat and hit the like button. All right. So auntie come on in the foyer. And, everybody else, they having their, grieving moment. And I looked at her and she looked at me and she's reading the room. And she looked at me and I said, yeah, she gone. She gone, Lynn. She passed. And oh, honey, she broke down in a million pieces. So I grabbed her and I hugged her just like I did the little boy almost. Consoled her, took on her grief, calmed her spirit, let her go. So it would be 4 days later, 3 or 4, that she gave me shit for sugar. Because she turned on me at my sister's house. You remember I told y'all about that? It was terrible. Okay, it was terrible. Okay? Now, somebody told me the other day, they said, Cheryl, what's up, Tony? They said, your aunt said, if you need anything, you can call her. Who? Are y'all, excuse me. Are y'all out y'all's goddamn mind? My aunt. They said, somebody told me that my aunt said that if I need anything, that I could call her. That's because you don't know the story. I will not call my aunt for a goddamn thing ever. Ain't no need to send no message to me, ma'am. It's up and it's stuck and it will not change. You know, I feel like this right here. I feel like, of course, my children know me because those are my children. But I really feel like a lot of motherfucking relatives don't know. Now, I knew my mom. Now, my mama knew me. And it baffles me after all these years. What's up, Ro? It baffles me after all these fucking years that these people came to YouTube and told YouTube that they know me. And you don't know me. Girl, I would rather walk through hell with gasoline goddamn draws on to ask you for a motherfucking thing. When I heard that, it annoyed me greatly. I would never call you to ease your spirit for what you did to me that day. For what you did to me that day goes into eternity, ma'am. There's no turning away from that. I would never have nothing to do. I would never open my fucking mouth and speak to you. And you could try me if you want to. If you see me somewhere from a distance, or if you see me close up, you could stand right in front of my face and speak to me. I would turn and walk away. I said to myself, I found myself talking to my mama. And I said, see, mama. Because, see, my mama was a Gemini. I'm a Scorpio. Now, don't get it twisted now. Geminis are very, very fucking intelligent. You understand me? And they are very strategic as well. And you can't outthink them. You can't. You know what I'm saying? They make some serious moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama could maneuver through there. She really could. But I was talking to my mama the other day, and I said, girl, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. That motherfucker fooled you. She fooled you, or she might didn't fool mama. Mama just could have just said, you know what, Cheryl? It's not even worth it. What's up, K-Star? It's not even worth it. I'm getting ready to go into the spirit world, so I just feel like I need to go on and deal with this situation now because I don't want nothing hindering me. But see, that's my mama. That's not me. That's mama doing, not mine. Because that motherfucker is a snake. Girl, I swear to God, ain't no motherfucker. But don't you never send another message to me talking about if I need something. Fuck you. It's up and it's stuck, and I'm serious. Can't start saying I can listen to you talk all day. Girl, don't you never, cause you snake my motherfucking mama, girl. But you won't snake me, you bitch. She remind me a lot of my sister. Ooh, you got the need. See, this is so, it just, see, because what they, ooh, let me tell you. So this is a teachable moment. And this is what the church can't do. Let me tell y'all about this damn. This is what I've learned. Cheryl Grabowski is a motherfucker. You understand me? Talking about let them know I'm the same. We the same Scorpio. Nikki, Cheryl Grabowski is a motherfucker. She not for the girls. You understand me? I understand my fucking shadow. Understand all the shit about me. I understand I stand on business, and I understand I burn this motherfucker to the ground. You understand me? I understand that I flip the tables over, bitch, and I separate the bone from the marrow. I understand that. I understand what I can do and what the fuck I'm capable of. I understand that, period. You understand me? I don't have a problem with it. I don't run from my motherfucking shadow. I integrate it into my light, bitch. This is the thing about these church bitches. I despise them. In some of them. Because they run from that shadow and they try to lace that shit over. What to God be the glory. To God be the glory. I despise that shit. They bitches. Both of them. And you'll be a bitch until this life is over with me. Now put that in your motherfucking pipe and smoke it. Damn right. Nope. You snake mama, but you ain't gonna snake me. Fuck you. On God. And I ain't changed my motherfucking mind. Ain't no softening when it come to that. Because you know what I know? Them bitches ain't changed. You know why? Because they ain't done no work. You know how? Because if they did, I would know. I could see it. I could smell it. I could sense it. Fuck y'all. You got a need to be looked at as a child of light, and ain't no goddamn light. That's all darkness and fake and phony shit. Tell it to somebody else, because you ain't fucking with me, and I meant it. Period. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. I wish the fuck I would. While looking beautiful all at the same time. Isn't that awesome? And do I do this on social media? That's right. Yes, I do. You know why? Because this is a teachable moment. What done went on? No, no. Okay. Yes. Tell them, LOL. Rose said, what done went on? I'm just coming in. Lord, Rose, girl. Girl. Ooh, Jesus, girl. Everything all good, girl. But I stand on business. I said, not in this lifetime. Not in this one. Ain't no need for you. Don't be calling me. Don't be calling me if something go wrong with you. Calling me, oh, I got to talk. Ask Cheryl, will she forgive me? You better not call my goddamn phone. You better not call it. You better, you and your God better talk about it. You better not call my phone. Period. Woo. K-Star, you so crazy. They better, I don't know. You know how the Christian feel. They got to ask everybody to forgive them before they go to glory. You better not call my goddamn phone. Or you going to go to glory screaming and hollering by the time I get through with you. Don't come over here. No, because you had the whole time. hours, months, days, and years to fix that shit. You think I'm getting ready to give you a mercy ticket? I wish the fuck I would. Um, I wish I would. So don't play with me because I ain't gonna play with you. I wouldn't have dared done that. What she did to me, I would have never did that to her. Who? Adrian. What are you talking about, bro? What my auntie did to me, I would have never done that to her. That was my mama laid up there dead, not her mother. Mine. That was my mother. She and my mother came out the body of their mother. But the one that laid up there died that day, that was my mother. I came out of her body. What she did to me that day, I would have never done it to her. She set it in stone, not me. Adrian asked if you took your medication today. I asked, had they took theirs. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Girl, I ain't even respond to that. I ain't even respond to that, honey. That's somebody that don't know us. Why do we blacks think all should be forgiven when they've done wrong and ain't gonna do it? And ain't gonna have them in my face. Ain't going nowhere near them. Don't want to never have nothing to do with them. My name is not Marjorie. Let me say this motherfucking shit again. Because, see, my mama, my name is not Marjorie. I'm a whole lot like Marjorie. But I got some different shit in my tank. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not gonna forgive you for a motherfucking thing. At the time when she's supposed to have been an aunt, at the time when she's supposed to have, ooh, and talking about, that's why I told you I don't mess with Christians. I don't mess with Christians. At the time when she was supposed, matter of fact, what I did for her, she was supposed to be able to do that for me. We were in two different spots. She was supposed to come in and console. That's what she was supposed to do, not me. But I took her position, and she was more in the position that I was supposed to be in. But see, our inside, our construct is not the same. Yeah. Thank you. Can't forgive constant abuse. Not gonna do it. All right. Let's put what you call them out. We just remove your comment, and I might block you in a minute. But so yeah, we're not doing that. I don't give a fuck, girl. Jesus did against the people who killed him. All right, let's get you out, baby. Goodbye. We didn't block you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. You're not part of the channel anyway. Let me see that we make it to our goal, y'all. Where's my phone? Other phone. No, no. What's up, Miss Mitchell? How you doing? No, ma'am. Don't you ask nobody, tell nobody that you, girl, bye. Look, remove my name and everything associated with me from you. Ain't a goddamn thing changed since that day. Not nothing. Okay? Period. All right, let's see. What is, y'all, we might have made it. Honey, it is. We need 5 subscribers. It's always nice to see you. It's been a long while since I've tapped in. I hope everything going good for you, Miss Mitchell. I hope everything going good for you, girl. We stand on business over here, honey. No, 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 no. Don't come over here with that shit. No. Because what you did to me, I would have never done that to you. Never. Matter of fact, the last time I disrespected that woman, I was 10, 11 years old. And I'm 54. That was the last time. Every other time, I didn't. And I used to, when I used to go pick my mama up from her house, I stay on the outside, right? Because I felt a type of ways. And because I felt that type of way, I had no business coming inside her house. See, when you see, ooh, girl, ooh, that thing just dropped down in my spirit. When you don't like a motherfucker, then you stay away from them. You have no business concealing negative emotions for a person, and then you want to be all up in their shit. You ain't got no business doing that. I don't roll like that. If I don't like you, you gonna know it. How you doing? Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. If I don't know you, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna conceal it. You know what I mean? Nikki said, yes, me too. I don't do that. I don't do that fuck shit. That's what you call fuck shit. The way Truth Hurts did me, she didn't like me from day one. So she had no business engaging. I barely got friends. I don't put up with foolishness. Me, girl, I'm telling you. I have some wonderful people in my life. Wonderful, beautiful people in my life. You know, I tell y'all about it all the time. I'm always alone. Can you hold those two things at the same time? Can you hold those two things to be true at the same time? I have beautiful, wonderful people in my life. I'm always alone. Y'all see, y'all ain't met, have y'all met a best friend? No. Them people say they knew me. They don't know me. I hate that. That they came to YouTube and told y'all that they knew me. My mama knew me though. She know that when I say, ooh, like I told her yesterday, I said, she snaked you, girl. But then maybe again she didn't, but she won't snake me. And I love it the way you couldn't have said it any better. Yeah. Yeah. I got wonderful people in my lives. I'm always alone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it got to the point in the last 4 years that, I felt like I didn't need to be, I just didn't need to be around or do things or hang out and be at people's faces when I was fucking bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not having this, I'm not having a good time. It's not, I don't like this. So, deuces. Deuces. See, because I don't need, the thing is, I don't need the validate. I just don't need that. I don't need that. Exactly. I have my loved ones, but I'm usually solo. Yeah. Now I can socialize, and I love it when I do. You see what I'm saying? But I don't. If I'm in a, I don't know if I'm feeling something emotionally. I deal with it on my own. I don't call 3 or 4 friends, girl, let's go out and there's nothing wrong with that if you do that. But I'm saying I'm talking about me. I don't do that. What's up, Levi? How you doing, sugar? I still got my breakfast over there. I might warm it up. But yeah, I don't. I don't do that. But yeah, auntie, no, girl, bye. You better stand on business, cause I am. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a wonderful day. I still love you too. I do. You too, Nikki. Bye, y'all.